name is Nannette Tornblom. I am the organist at DPC and have served in this capacity here for the past 25 years. Originally, I substituted as organist a few times, and then when the organist position became available, then choir director Carla Lee offered me the job, and I have been here ever since. During my growing up years here in St. Louis, I attended Faith Presbyterian Church in Des Peres, where my parents were founding members, and they sang in the choir, served as deacons and elders, and held various other leadership roles over the years. So church has always been a big part of my life. One of my earliest memories is attending vacation Bible school at a very young age and memorizing Psalm 24, which has remained one of my favorite scriptures to this day. I began organ lessons in second grade and ultimately went on to major in organ and church music in college and graduate school. I served as organist and/or director of music in congregations of various denominations in Chicago, Detroit, and St. Louis before coming to Darden. My husband, Alan, and I met in the Detroit area, and we raised our son and daughter here in St. Louis, and we now have 3 wonderful grandchildren. Even though I held a full-time job at Boeing for 39 years, my work at church has always been a very important part of my life, to which I've devoted much of my time. With my recent retirement, I hope to increase my involvement at DPC and to continue to grow in my faith. To me, Darden Presbyterian Church is very friendly, welcoming, and caring congregation that reaches out in Christ's love to everyone. When I first came here, I recall being amazed at the fact that the congregation had finished building the brick church themselves. So it didn't surprise me when a number of years later, 100+ members took on the task of building our pipe organ. Through their unwavering faith in God, these marvelous projects were possible. The pastoral and program staff here at DPC is biblically focused and Christ-centered and very devoted to guiding the church members in their spiritual journeys. Here is how I feel that I have been living into a couple of DPC's strategic priorities. As for engaging digitally, due to COVID-19, since inside services have not been possible for months, I have recorded organ music in the nave and later in the rock church for the pre-recorded YouTube services, played for outside services on electronic keyboard, and recorded a few special pieces of organ music for worship Wednesdays, as well as program of music based on hymn tunes. And recently I presented a full organ recital, which was live streamed on YouTube, all of which has been new experiences for me. I've also participated in Zoom meetings hosted by Stephanie Leisman to keep in touch with the choir since we've not been able to sing or rehearse together. As for strengthening families, I continue to play for weddings and funerals, which are very important times in the lives of the families involved. And I hope that my music enriches these ceremonies and brings families closer together as they celebrate with their loved ones. At Sunday morning services, I hope to help the congregation draw closer to God through my uplifting and encouraging musical offerings. I feel very blessed to be here as a part of this faithful body of Christians and believe that God has called me to be at Darden Presbyterian Church, serving Him to the best of my ability in all that I do. In closing, as expressed in the words of one of my favorite hymns, I strive to take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, for Thee. Take my moments and my days. Let them be in ceaseless praise. Let them be in ceaseless praise.